Could this be the greatest breeder box in the history of breeder boxes? Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason with Jadren Aquatics. Hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. It's about 100 degrees here again, so it's nice and toasty. I don't know when it's ever gonna cool down. It feels like absolutely never. Can't ever decide what the heck I want to do when I leave here because it's so miserable outside. So, all right, today we are going to do a review on the Aqueon 5-gallon aquarium. No, I'm just kidding. Aqueon 5-gallon aquarium. So, today I want to talk to you guys about breeder boxes. And I wanted to do a little review on the Marina breeder box. It's actually called the Hang On Holding and Breeding Box. So you guys know there's a lot of different type of breeding boxes that are out there, and I've tried quite a few of them, and this one, I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen in love with this thing. So let's go ahead and let's take this one. This is the medium one. Haven't actually seen the small one, so I'm not sure how small it is. So let's go ahead and open this one up and take a look and see what we got inside. We got our instructions. We got our we got the lid. Got all of our accessories. And then we've got our breeder box. And as you can see, it's a whole lot different than a typical breeder box. Typical breeder boxes, you guys know, just kind of have like some slits cut all in it, and you just stick it in the water and it just kind of floats there. And you're really not sure how much water is being exchanged in and out of it unless you got some kind of jet or something blowing on it. And I don't know, it's just kind of awkward. And then sometimes if it gets going too far one side, it sinks on one side and all the babies get out or the eggs get out or whatever it is you got in there, it gets out. So I just don't really like those things very much. So I decided that I would give this Marina one a look. And if you notice it, it looks more like an overflow filter or a power filter, where it's got some type of intake here, and then it's got an overflow right here. So let's take this stuff, these other things apart, and see what exactly comes with this thing. The first thing we have here is so that you can put live bearers in here. Just drop that thing in there like that. That way it gives a place for the babies to fall down below. So that's a cool. And then I'll link these both down below so you guys can see them. When I say both, because this is a bigger one. I think this one is like only $10, and this one is only like $12 or something. To me, they're really cheap for the way that they're designed. All right, so first thing we have is like a leveler. This thing actually goes in here to the bottom. That way, depending on what size your tank rim is, you can twist this thing so that it'll always stay leveled, because it's important that it stays leveled because it's filling up with water all the time. And then the next thing that we have is all of this stuff. So we've got this is the first intake for it, and this just slides in it, and this gives you the ability, depending on the depth of the water, the depth of the tank, you can adjust this thing. And I just almost popped the gasket off. So let's put that thing on there a little bit, and then we've got this piece that goes in the bottom. This is what hooks into the hose. And so what's cool about this thing is it works just on air. So there's no power to it whatsoever. It just simply works on the idea of air pressing on it. And then this piece right here goes up into the top. You put on there like that. And then you've got your air control here. So you can control how much water is actually coming into this thing. So this just simply snaps on to that right there, and it is ready to go. So we take it, we put it in here, we put it in the tank like this, and so you can see that it's not quite setting level, so we'll take this thing and twist it a little bit to the next position so that we can see that it's setting perfectly level. Okay, so we get our air, plug our air into it here, get it bubbling. And as you can see, as the bubbles are going up here, it's pushing the water up and beginning to fill this thing up. And so eventually when this thing gets to the very top, then it'll come over here in the overflow and it'll overflow back into the tank. So you're constantly getting water turnover in there. And so the main reason that I was looking at these is because I've been removing the Cory eggs from my Sterabi Cories, and I've been trying to find a way to get them out of the tank because something is eating the babies when they're small. And so I was looking for something like this because I wanted water to constantly turn over in there to keep the eggs from fungusing. So that's why I went ahead and saw this one, and a lot of people said it was great. So I went ahead and gave this one a try. And man, I love this thing. This thing is just absolutely perfect. And again, it's absolutely perfect. And again, you've got the ability to adjust the air. If you just want this thing just barely drip, you can get it just to barely drip, or you can really turn it up so it begins to just absolutely just blow the water in there. And then you've got your top here that goes on top that actually has a feeding hole so that you can feed them. And again, you can take this and you can put guppies in it or whatever live bears you might want to try to separate. Whatever you're trying to do, whether you're just trying to isolate a fish from the rest of the population, put a betta in it, whatever it is, I think this thing is absolutely just fantastic. And on the, I'll go and turn the air off on this. On this one, this is the large one. The large one, I've actually got it down in my aquarium right now, but the large one is quite a bit longer, but it actually has the ability where it's got three different, you've got two dividers. So you can put dividers in there and have three separate sections in there also. And then it comes with these, like protector things here. These are to keep fish from overflowing. You can simply put it in here into the overflows, and it keeps the fish from going over the edge. Something else that I saw Greg Jones do that I thought was really, really cool, and I'm really thinking about possibly doing this myself, is what he did is he created an entire rack using these. I think he was using the large ones, but he wasn't using air to power his. So what he had done is he had taken this, this is the plastic rain gutters like you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. And so what he did is he created racks that would hold these. Pour the water right here. He created racks that would hold these things, and obviously he didn't need this part anymore. So he removed that part, so he just had this alone. And so he had these set up to hang off of here. So, you know, he had a whole bunch of them in a row. And then this thing was slightly angled so that the water would run down. And then he had like multiple rows of these. So he had a row here and a row here and a row here and so on and so forth, so that, you know, he could have 40 or 50 of these things. And what he would do is he would have a dripper on each one of these, and as it just simply dripped in there, it would overflow into the rain gutter here and then wash all the way down, and then he had a drain pipe down here on the side. So each one of these was at a little bit of an angle, and each one of them ran down to the drain pipe and ran back out. Or no, it actually ran back down to the sump. He actually had all these connected into a sump, and his whole idea was just to grow up fry in these, so that he would have being able to constantly put fresh water into them. So I thought that was a fantastic idea to be able to use these, because it makes them work just so perfectly. I saw Lucas was doing a live video the other day, and I think he had something, but he wasn't using these boxes, but he was using something that was very similar to him, and he was using that same type of process. So I think this might be something that I might actually try to make too. I don't know exactly what I'm making it for. Again, I love projects, and the thing looked cool. So that might be something that might be something I also might try to do. All right, so there you have it. There is my review on the Marina holding and breeding boxes. These things to me are absolutely fantastic. I think any fish room has got to have multiple ones. of these because it just does such a fantastic job. You guys have any comments, or you've had something great with these or something bad that's gone wrong with them, be sure and let me know in the comments down below. Appreciate every one of you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I'd appreciate you guys taking the time to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell also so that you know when I release new videos. I'm on a hot streak lately, releasing videos almost every couple of days. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by, and God bless.